What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Stochastic here on the Odd Chopper channel, coming to you with another edition of Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. And Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. How about that? I whip my hair back and forth. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell in the video description box below. Goes a long way for me in this video. Goes a long way for you because you become a prize whenever great content is going live here at our little neck of the YouTube woods. I am just sweating this Clippers -6 ticket so hard right now. Cameron Thomas is apparently really good at basketball. Makes a lot of sense why they just shipped Kyrie Irving off to the outer realm if he's going to play like this. What does he have right now? This is the dumbest shit ever. He's got over 30 points now going into the third quarter. They are down 1, the Clippers are. I need them to win by 6. I'm not happy right now, but hopefully when you hear this, we're all in a better mood. Yeah, right? Yeah, cool. Maybe not. I don't know. Could be ugly if that one doesn't come through for me. I want to always hit these locks for you, that's for sure. But you can guarantee yourself a win no matter what happens by betting $5, winning yourself $200 over at DraftKings right now. Yeah, bonus bets. It's pretty good stuff. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. But I'm going to be firing up bets in the premium Discord here for the night. I got to make sure, though. I'm going to be sweating throughout this video here as we're looking at this Clippers board. But pretty wild stuff going on in the NBA tonight. We're getting close to that trade deadline. Keep your eyes out. Keep your ears out. Read Twitter. Do all the things. Make sure you're paying attention to news. But either way, we've got 6 games on tap for Tuesday. We've got a lock of all locks coming up. I bet you could guess what it is if you've been watching the news. But I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Let's get to the picks. Knicks down in Orlando taking on the Magic is the way we kick off this Tuesday. Neither team has to play Wednesday, which the trade deadline approaching means we should get normal starter run from both sides, as both squads should be able to handle whatever business they've got planned for the deadline before they suit up again on Thursday. Speaking of which, when I record Wednesday night for Thursday's slate, I just want you to understand ahead of time. I know this is Tuesday's show, but you need to understand how much is going to change. It's going to be pure madness to break down the night before, but with so much subject to change, I'll do my best, friends. I'll try to find value. Let's hope nothing wacky like, I don't know, another Kyrie Irving trade goes down on Tuesday. Fingers crossed. But back to Monday, and this one, just look at this line, people. The Magic are only 2-point dogs. 2-point dogs against a 29-26 Knicks team. That is a wild change in perception by books who have caught on to our Orlando Magic love. Feel like it's been a month straight of me betting the Magic. Haven't been like jamming them by any means, but I feel like I've routinely had a unit on them almost every single time out, either taking the points or disregarding it and slamming money lines that just aren't accurate, because this Magic team has some dudes wilding out. Markelle Fultz, big minutes in production every night. Banchero starting to get more assertive, as well as the rebounding is better, and the 3-ball struggled, shooting the ball poorly the last couple, but still good, decent enough defender. But outright wins against Charlotte, Minnesota, Philadelphia on the road in 3 of their past 4. I think they're just that textbook team your high school basketball coach would refer to as they play to the level of their competition. I don't know why my coach sounds like that. And that makes me excited, though, to keep on keeping on here. Plus, Mitchell Robinson's rim protection still out. RJ Barrett is questionable. Potential trade stuff that could hinder some ancillary pieces on the Knicks side. That's some speculative moves, but Barrett sitting is clearly news that could break our way. So let's keep this Magic train a-rolling. Like play on them, getting the 2 on DraftKings.com. Next up, we head to Brooklyn for Nets Suns. Nets on the second half of a back-to-back. I could be very upset with them going into tomorrow, but Suns in a standalone spot before they play Thursday. And the major news here starts with the Phoenix side. Star Devin Booker is slated to return. Hey, it's been a minute. He's good at basketball. And with the news that Kevin Durant could actually fit as a landing spot for the Suns, that is, if the Nets actually decide to trade him, a futures bet on the Suns isn't too far out of the question for me. Don't think I've ever recommended one of those on the NBA program, although I was all over Justin Verlander to win AL Cy Young early last season. No big deal. Oh, by the way, MLB Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks is just around the corner. 2 months, less than 2 months. But for the Nets on Tuesday, I just watched most of that first half, and my goodness, Cam Thomas, where did you come from? They're still going here, but just going to be a sweat with this -6 Clippers ticket that was a lock on Monday. And we're going to have some issues if that doesn't go through. But this starting lineup was every bit as disturbing as I thought it would be. So hashtag no regrets. The aforementioned Thomas, Edmund Sumner, Joe Harris, Royce O'Neal, and Nicholas Claxton. That is not what you want and they played 10 dudes deep in the first half, so it's an all hands on deck situation until we figure out what's going on with Spencer Dinwiddie, who it was reported today isn't even someone the Nets particularly wanted, but thought they could unload on another team like the Raptors. That's wild stuff. I've got to look into that more, but I have no idea where this number is at, but I got an idea of where it's going to be opening at because, it says NA on the side of the screen. We had the Clippers. We slammed them at 6. Then it moved to 7. Then it got all the way up to 8.5 at close. You pull those kind of high, soft, long term, and you're going to make money regardless of the outcome of this one bet. But I really like to get it. So I'm obviously leaning the Sun side here, but considering I expect this number to open around the same ballpark of 8.5 or 9 that it closed out against the Clippers, Booker's back, regardless of a minutes restriction for him, I still doubt I end up betting them. So a lean on the Suns money line for now, even though I don't want to bet it. Hard to imagine I end up on a play on the spread either. Just an all-around unappealing spot here until more information is known. Hawks and Pelicans and Nolans is next. Nobody on the injury report for Atlanta, which is wild. And the Pelicans, no pending news either, as Zion Williamson and Dyson Daniels remain out. So, a good clean game where we know what to expect. Time to bet it, right? Wrong. Efficient lines equals bad. Pending news equals good. Just saying. You've learned this by now, right? I have to explain this. It's so hard to bet spots like this long term with sides, totals, prop world. It doesn't matter. When everybody's in, it's so easy to break it down. It's so difficult to end up winning because they can be as efficient as possible. They're going to be better at projecting long term because otherwise they'd be broke. Now, are there small plays that may or may not stick out from time to time? Sure. In these kind of places, can we have different context or differences of opinions on spots occasionally and still bet them early before the market reacts to them? Absolutely. That's why this damn video comes out the night before. But in this case, nothing projects out well for me besides a lean play on the Hawks money line at slight plus money. But really can't advocate for it here. So maybe something opens up in the prop world tomorrow morning that just isn't popping for me now, but very doubtful. Lean the Hawks to win outright. But my goodness, tough spot to fire anything here, barring unexpected injury news. Not hard to bet with this lovely individual. Look at him. He's so happy. He's got locks coming up for you later. Don't you worry, your sweet Bippy. He has a lock. He has a like. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you're going to bet $5. You're going to win yourself $200 in bonus bets tomorrow. Yeah, you heard me. You're going to get that set up for yourself on Tuesday. It takes you 2 minutes to sign up. You're going to get yourself $200 in bonus bets. That's paid out as 8 $25 bets. Why not take advantage of that now before the Super Bowl? Why wouldn't you want Super Bowl? 8 $25 Super Bowl bets? I bet that goes a long way for a lot of you. So head to the video description box below. Click on that link to DraftKings Sportsbook. Sign yourself up over there. And remember, if you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 and over. Please play responsibly. Back to the picks. To Graceland for Grizzlies hosting the Bulls. Bulls on a back-to-back. Grizzlies have some serious question marks surrounding Ja Morant. I'm not even going to get into this on this show. I want to believe nothing serious took place, but there's legitimate chance it did. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. But just be on the lookout for a from the clouds Ja Morant suspension. But multiple times we have seen Tyus Jones more than serviceably filled in for Ja Morant. It's weird to say this because we saw the numbers last year. Ja Morant didn't matter towards the end of last season in terms of the win column. Now, is Ja Morant one of the top 20 players in the NBA and an incredible talent and somebody I would want on my basketball team? Absolutely. That is not what I'm saying. But Tyus Jones could definitely fill in the gap. So I'm not going to overreact to anything there. As it stands right now, we'll assume he's in. Pay attention to the news, though. Steven Adams going to be out. So that's your one pending piece of news. But we're going to be waiting on Chicago news on this back-to-back. They are currently playing. Haven't even checked in on them. Humpty-dumpty-dum. Yeah, they're in the middle of the third quarter. They're in a dogfight with the Spurs. That's expected. What a time to be alive. Boo. But either way, you could look at LaVine. Lots of trade speculation going around. Do they want to play him on a back-to-back if they're looking at shipping him to the Lakers? That's still the guess, but we'll see. We'll see. Just be on the lookout because 6.5 could look very, very appealing very, very quickly. So I think I'm going to try to quick hook react to some piece of news here, either on the Memphis or the Chicago side, pending in both spots. But I am leaning the Memphis side because I do think if Chicago's looking to unload assets on Thursday, why would you play them on a back-to-back, a difficult back-to-back against the number one defensively rated team in the NBA? It's the Memphis Grizzlies. That's why we're leaning on them minus 6.5. Oh, hey, the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing the Denver Nuggets. And zero of what happened last game, zero matters. They played each other in Minnesota. The Timberwolves waxed Denver. Throw that box score out the window. It doesn't matter. You know why? No Nikola Jokic. No Jamal Murray. What? Like, we can't even be looking at anything. No Aaron Gordon in that game. Just throwing it out there. Those guys kind of matter when it comes to winning basketball games. KCP didn't even play. Yeah, you know me. KCP. I'm down with him. But I'm just saying, nothing about that game mattered to me. So I bet you know where I'm getting at with this. If Nikola Jokic suits up, he just plays triple-double at plus money every single time from now until infinity. I don't know what else to say. You want me to go through the rebounding rate? You want me to go through the assist rate? You want me to go through his usage? He's a walking triple-double. All he does is win triple-double bets for us. I've hit like 94,000 of those straight. Don't count me on that. I've won a lot of them straight. Nikola Jokic, straight up beast. Best player in the NBA. Gonna win a third straight MVP. Nikola Jokic, triplet-double. We like it, but not the lock of the day. That is coming up next to the Lakers. Oh, producer Alicia. Oh, the absolute main event of the evening, the will he or won't he spot regarding LeBron James and the NBA scoring record. Thunder versus Lakers. It's Thunder on the tail end of a back-to-back. Not sure what that means, as a lot of these guys, SGA and Giddey, have played a lot more than I would have assumed on back-to-backs this year, which was set up for tanking. But again, SGA and Giddey, confirmed good at basketball. It's presented a bit of a problem in that department because they keep winning games, sitting around 500. But as it stands right now, I fully expect LeBron James to play despite the questionable tag. And I fully expect him to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and put up 35 or more points in this game. His over-under sits at 32.5. Pretty close to standard juice, too. So I'm just throwing it out there. Anthony Davis is playing, so that should pull down what would normally be his projection for this spot. But something about it feels oddly similar to Kobe's last game. Do we just throw data out the window for this one time and one time only and expect LeBron to go ham and chuck it 30 times? We'll say tickets for the game. Go to StubHub. Go anywhere. Look at them. They are outrageously expensive for an OKC Lakers game. So we're just probably thinking other people think the same thing we are, right? A lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, I bet LeBron goes over 35 points. That's how I feel, but that's not even where the line is. It's at 32.5. And Kareem played for the Bucks, and they play the Bucks Thursday, so I get it. Maybe he sits and they try to have a Giannis LeBron thing. That would be cute and fun and neat. But if he ends up playing the bona fide stud that Kareem was, he's going to be in attendance. He's going to watch LeBron James break it against OKC if he plays. Period. End of story. So let's fast forward to Tuesday night. Could you imagine LeBron James is remotely close to breaking the record, regardless of score, through three quarters? Up 20, down 20, doesn't matter. Don't they let him take a bajillion shots because they're afraid of a ruckus in that crowd? They'll boo him. They'll boo the Lakers for not letting him play in the event that it's a blowout and LeBron doesn't break the record for that night. Because if you're a fan in attendance for that game and you paid whatever those numbers say on StubHub, you are cheering for LeBron to put up 50. I'm telling you right now. So I think this is a no-brainer, can't miss, absolute square, but just don't care play, lock play of the day. Here we go. Over 32.5 points. Lock it in for King James. Not my king, but for one night, he surely shall be. LeBron James, over 32.5. And that does it for another edition of Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. You know what to do. Head to that comment section below. Let me know your favorite plays on the NBA slate for Tuesday night. I should know what day it is. That's a great thing to always pay attention to. That'll get you once in a while, but bet $5, win $200. No sketchy stuff there. You're going to get 8 $25 bonus bets. Take advantage of that, and I'll be back here on Wednesday to talk you through the NBA slate. So looking forward to that. Until then, I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the NBA streets on Tuesday.